Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you how to draft a high quality patent for software using IPAuthor. Let's start with an already patented invention as a demonstration. This patent is for an efficient method of using virtual machines and distributing workload across physical hardware. Since I don't have an invention disclosure, I'm going to ask ChatGPT to give me one from this patent PDF and see how well IPAuthor can match the original patent. After a minute or two, IPAuthor provides two versions of claims and we choose which we think better represents the invention. Here is a side-by-side comparison between IP's author-generated claims and the original patent claims. So if we look at the first claim in the original patent, it mentions about having a load balancer, receiving a request from a client, determining whether at least one additional virtual machine should be started up, a placement controller modifying placement of the active virtual machines on the physical machines, right? Determining by the load balancer whether a workload loading of the active machines and at least one additional virtual machine has fallen below a certain threshold. So we see this in IPAuthor's generated claims when they also mention about load balancer monitoring a workload of plurality of active virtual machines, determining whether one or more additional virtual machines need to be started, and a virtual machine manager configured to determine if one or more additional virtual machines need to be started and start at least one of an inactive virtual machine or a new virtual machine. IPAuthor's generated first claim also mentions about a placement controller and then adjusting the distribution of these active virtual machines to optimize one of performance, power consumption and resource allocation. So we can see that there's at least a good amount of similarity between IPAuthor's generated claims and the original patent claims. However, IPAuthor's generated claims also mention the migration module as a separate module from the rest of the system, and it also mentions an energy management module almost as if it's a standalone, and these two should be incorporated into the general system. So we are going to try to prompt IPAuthor to incorporate these two claims, the migration module configuration and the energy management module, to be incorporated into the overall system. So we're going to use this prompt here to improve the IPAuthor's generated claims. So we can see in the new set of IPAuthor's generated claims that now they have incorporated the energy efficiency module into the workload analysis. So I'm happy with this set of claims as they are. I'm going to save them and use them to draft a patent. So this is a draft generated by IPAuthor. And we can edit any of these sections if we are unhappy with them. And once we are happy with how the draft looks like, we can download as a Word document. I hope you have enjoyed this simple video on how to achieve a high quality patent draft for softwares with IPAuthor.